thing doesn't like me. I don't know how to use it. I mean, I know how to use it, but it's like it's not working. So I think it needs a little TLC. Unfamiliar with what that giant contraption was that I just had up in front of us, it's a microfiche machine. So these are what parts catalogs used to be on back in the day. I remember going to my dad's dealership and seeing the parts guys use these, and it's a long, drawn out process. But let me show you something. Got this. This is like a library of old school parts catalogs. And let's see here. This thing's got the B11, the B12, the S12. Some of this stuff we have electronic catalogs for now, but you get back into the S110, the 520, the 521, the 720, the B210, the 510, the 610, 710, 710 wagon, 1200. You see where we're going with that? Tom went down a rabbit hole. Went down a rabbit hole for you guys. We have just brought in a ton of new products. We are very excited to make this stuff available to you guys, to catalog it, have it on the shelf ready to go when you need it. This order here that we had come in this week is mostly S30 parts and Roadster. So I don't have everything in here. I wanted to touch on a few things for you guys today and just talk about you know, what we're going to be doing moving forward. So one of the things, if you guys are following us on social media, you know how big of a deal this kind of stuff is for us. Hood bumpers, these are going to be for the 240, 260, 280Z, sorry. These look like what's on the bottom of your refrigerator. You know, it's got a little hex head on the bottom of it so you can adjust it, make that thing nice and level. Datsun, Nissan, I like it. Fuel filler cap. If you've got one of these, maybe you need to replace it, maybe you don't. It does have rubber seal on it. It can wear out over time. Turning this, because these are little lock rings, they have tabs. They can, you know, obviously wear out, fit as well. Got a few electrical items here. Fusible links. Obviously these can be just the worst of gremlins if you don't know what you're looking for. It's such a simple replacement. Nothing but, you know, 2 female ends. Replace it. It's fusible link. This thing will burn up if something's going wrong. And then we've got a brake lamp switch. This fits a ton of cars, older vehicles through the even back in the 60s, because this will fit my Datsun. If you guys don't know, I have a 69 521 that I am actually dealing with electrical gremlins on, and I just gave up. Maybe I'll mess with it one day. But let's see here. Interior dome lamp. This is a push button dome lamp, which I don't know. I mean now that I think about it, most map lamps are push button, but I was surprised because most of the older ones have a little toggle switch on them, that I've seen at least. So under the hood, ignition cables. Got a 6-cylinder motor. Ignition cables running everywhere. Maybe you're missing these. This is going to be the little clip that holds the ignition wires and keeps them nice and tidy. These have little, it says a little slit on the back that slides down onto a little post so that you know, your wires are guided correctly, and there's a bunch of different ones, but we stock all these guys. Accelerator pedal pad. If you've never replaced these, you're probably either missing them, like I am, or they're worn out, have holes in them. These are really soft. All the newer ones are a lot thicker than this and really rigid. Kind of like this. So motor mounts, you know, always going to be a resto part on any vehicle. Doesn't take a whole ton of time if you're, you know, having some spirited driving to wear these things out. Roadster guys, turn signal. is an array of reasons why you would replace these. But if you're going through your car, you're getting it painted, trying to make it look fresh. Lamps, we've talked about this before. Lamps are such a thing that you can ignore it, you replace it, and you're like, wow, why didn't I do that a long time ago? Same thing with door handles. I mean, you're touching this every time you're in and out of the car. Elements, clips can break. I mean, you could break any piece of this. Springs can wear out and they don't function as well as they should. So we've got these guys, 240Z, 260, 280. We've got left and right in stock. Fuel filler tube. Anybody who's worked on older vehicles knows that you're bound to have an issue with your fuel filler tube at some point. And then fuel level unit. So you want to know how much fuel you have in your vehicle when you're out riding around. Don't want to take a road trip without knowing. These are really common. The little top post on these will wear out and you won't get a good connection. So obviously, good reason to replace that. We have the fuel level unit, the O-ring for it, and the lock ring. Like I said, I don't have everything here in front of me. But we're going to be continuing down this path. So if there's stuff that you guys need and you're looking for, I mean, a lot of it we know we can or cannot get already. But there's a lot of stuff. Console, center console. We have a brand new center console. Check out the shots of it here. And I mean, I would have never thought in a million years that we could get a center console for a Z car, but here we are. I'm absolutely shocked. So let us know. We're gonna work on this microfiche machine and see if we can get this thing going, because this has got the information on it. And it's funny, a lot of you guys who follow us online are 240 owners. This is actually for an S14. I'm not gonna use this for an S14 because I got an electronic catalog, but kind of cool to see that, these carried into the 80s, 90s, things like that. So really excited, guys. So please hit us up with your questions. Hopefully, we'll see some orders come through from this, because we really put a lot of time into it, and we're going to continue to put a lot of time into it because you guys have asked us to. You've, dare I say, complained for years that we don't give you guys enough love. Here it is. We're getting into the holiday season, so we're spreading love around here. But keep an eye out. We've got tons of promos coming up, tons of new products. The amount of products that I have that I need to get added to the website and photos taken of and things like that is asinine right now. So give me a little bit of time. I'll get it taken care of for you. And, once again, we appreciate you guys. Hit subscribe. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, please do. And stick around.